welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. In today's video, we are going to be making some Valentine's Day treats. They're all super yummy, pink, chocolatey, just all around so good. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. It is just that red button down below that lets you know when I post a new video, and I've got tons of great videos coming your way, and I upload every week, so be sure to join the little fam we have here. And if you're not following me on Instagram yet, I do have a giveaway going on there as well, and I have giveaways like at least every month, so make sure you tell me that you're coming from this video, and then I will like a bunch of your photos. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let's get into the video. So to start off, we are making some strawberry shortcake pancakes. These turned out amazing. So I'm using some gluten-free flour, but you can also use regular flour, along with 2 tablespoons of oats and a teaspoon of baking powder. And all this will be in the description box below, the full recipes for all of the things we're making. I'm also adding in a splash of vanilla along with a tablespoon of stevia. You can also use regular sugar if you would like. And then I'm just adding some almond milk. You can use whatever kind of milk that you use or have at home. They'll all work the same in this recipe. And then we're just going to mix that up, and that makes the base of our batter. Next up comes the strawberries, which is the star of the show, and of course they're red, perfect for Valentine's Day, and they kind of look like hearts when you cut them. So I'm just chopping those up and adding those into my batter, and then we just need to mix that until the strawberries are fully inside the batter and it's all mixed together. And then I just cook them like you would normal pancakes and flip them over when they were golden. Once they are done, you can start building your pancake stack. So I'm taking some whipped cream, and you can use like vegan coconut whipped cream that they have at Whole Foods that I use, and just stack the pancakes with a whipped cream and then a pancake, and kind of just make a bunch of layers and just keep going for however big a stack you want, and then finish it off with some strawberries on top. And this is how it turned out. The pancakes were still a bit warm, which is why the whipped cream is melting in this clip, but they still look and taste really good, and they're super splurge for a Valentine's Day. Next up, we're making some caramel cookies, which have like a soft caramel center. So I'm using some gluten-free flour. Again, you can use whatever kind of flour that you know and use. And you're going to need some cocoa, which is going to help make these cookies nice and chocolatey. And then I'm adding in some almond flour as well. This part you do have to use almond flour because it will change the consistency of the cookie. And I'm adding in some baking soda, which will help the cookies cook and bake. Then I'm adding in some coconut oil, and then I'm adding in some maple syrup for sweetness, but you can sub this for any other liquid sweetener, and putting that into our bowl. And then we're just going to mix that up until we get a nice cookie batter. You can also do the dry and wet separately and then mix it together, whatever is easiest for you. Then to make the caramel center, I'm using some coconut oil along with some maple syrup, and also putting that into a bowl. And then I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of some coconut milk, and you want to get the thick stuff off the top of the milk before you mix it together, if that makes sense, and adding that into our bowl. And then I'm just going to whisk that together until we get our nice thick caramel. Then you can start putting your cookies onto your greased baking sheet, and you're going to put a little thumbprint in the center and fill it with a bit of your caramel sauce so that it stays in the center and it doesn't kind of ooze out of the sides. And then I'm taking a small disc and I'm putting that like on top of the top of it so that it kind of seals it. And then I'm pressing some sea salt into it as well. Then you just need to bake those off at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes, and then you will have your caramel cookies, which nice thick caramel in the center. They're so good with the salt and the chocolate, and they're just perfect for Valentine's Day or any other time of the year, really, because they're just that delicious. Next, we're making some berry cheesecakes. This is a great thing to have after like a dinner. I'm using some Larabars because they're like really easy to make a crust out of, guys. So you just blend like 3 or 4 of them up, and then you got like a perfect crust for like these cheesecakes. And I'm pushing that into these like silicone heart mold that I literally found at the dollar store, so you can get it super cheap. To make the filling, I'm using some cashews along with some raspberries. You can also use strawberries or any kind of red fruit. I'm adding a teaspoon in of maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness and a tablespoon of coconut oil as well. Actually, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And we're going to blend that together till it gets nice and thick. And then you'll have this yummy pink filling that I'm just spooning over top of each of the crusts into my silicone mold. And I love using silicone for this because then you can pop the cheesecakes out really easily. And I also topped it with a few of the frozen raspberries so that they can harden inside. And once they're done, I think it took an hour or two to freeze. You can just pop them out like this and thaw them a bit before eating, and you will have these yummy little like cheesecake things. They're really perfect for Valentine's. They're in a heart, they're pink, and they're so yummy. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite treat is, or what your favorite treat is to have around Valentine's, like whatever kind of candy you like, or like, you know, those conversation hearts or whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.